All right, so this is the trade recap for June 3rd, 2024. So it didn't go well for the first 30 minutes. Five losing trades in a row. Now, my bias was short, and basically, when I kind of, you know, review it, I think my bias was correct. It's just that I kind of went in a little bit too early. All right, so you'll see these trades here. It didn't go well the first 30 minutes. So here you go. The first trade, 6:30, right at the open. So on the Monday, I tend not to trade on the Monday, but for some reason I felt like trading today. I thought I had a good grasp of the direction of the trend. Overnight, basically the NQ was basically going up and up and up. So I was looking for a short. My bias for the entire day was short. Now at 6:31 in the morning, right when it opened, this is my first trade here. I see it at the 1 minute here. I did see a confirmation. Now the bad thing is basically it's in a P zone, right? So this is where buyers will be stepping in to kind of go long on their position. Also, I should have realized that maybe the Fibonacci here, it's close to the 50% and the 61% retracement. It had support here, here, on the 1 and the 5. Yeah, so I think I was a little bit too eager to take a trade. So yeah, loser right off the bat. There's my entry. Now my exit would be just when it breaks this particular zone right here. And right off the bat, I had no chance here whatsoever. It's just shot all the way up. Yeah, and I exited the trade in the first 2 minutes, down 400, I believe, at this point. Now the second trade had also in the same area, right? So what I was thinking was basically, hey, it flushed all the shorts out here, right? Because NQ likes to go ahead and just go for stops here, and then reverses. So that was my intention here to go short again. Hindsight, not so good. I got stopped out here as well. And there it is. Not a good trade here. As you can see, the 30 minute, the 50 minute, the 5 minute, all the POC is at the low of the bar, right? Not good for a short. The only confirmation I got was the 1 minute, this bar right here, where buyers push it up, sellers push it down, hence the long wick. So one out of the four did confirm it, but that's not good enough, especially at the open. And I took a loser here as well. So I think I closed it a little bit early, which is because I did see PLC not shifting at all, right? It remained at the low of the bar. So positive is I exited early, which is good. Negative is I shouldn't be in this trade at all, right? I should not have 3 minutes into the trading day. Now, just to let you guys know, Mondays and Fridays I don't tend to trade a lot, just because it's those 2 days are basically, well, Monday is everybody's coming back, everybody's trying to get situated. Not a good idea to go in full gun blazing, And then Fridays is basically everybody's trying to wind down, and you don't want to lose on a Friday, right? It makes your weekends just terrible. So let's take a look at the trade. Also a loser. So I think at this point there, I'm down about $600, $800 at this point. All right, so here's right. this one here, my logic was based, again, it's the same area as well, right? I do see a negative delta on this particular bar right here. But again, same area, right? Buyers are stepping in here, right? This is a P zone. 50%, 61% retracement right there for the longs. Again, 5 minutes into the trading day, 3 trades, not a good start. So I believe this one here, max stop loss here, it went all the way to my stop and stopped me out. Here, similar to the previous trade, POC never shifted, right? I should have just gotten out, right? On the 1, the 5, the 15, and the 30, POC never shifted to the top of the bar. You know, not good for shorts. I should have exited a little bit early. I did not. I took the full loss here. Yeah. $900 now. 7 minutes into the trading day. And then the next one. So the fourth one is, this one's a little bit better of an entry. Again, same area. I think at this point here, I was positive that it was going to go down. Basically, my bias was short. You know, coming into Monday, and I was trying to, I guess, you know, pressure the trade, right? Which is not good until you see confirmation, right? So this one here, here, I believe it was negative delta as well on the second bar. So there's one that I got stopped on this negative delta bar. And then this next one was also a negative delta, right? So ideally, this would be a pretty good short, right, on a 5 minute. But you also have to consider the 15 to 30 minute, right? So the POC never ever shifted, right? It's still below the bar, right? The 5 minute did confirm that it's okay to take the short. The 5 minute also confirmed that, you know, you could take this short. Yeah, so this trade here was better than the previous 3 trades that you saw earlier. But again, this was still a loser. So this is a pretty tight stop here as well. I didn't want the loss to accumulate here at this point. Yep. So again, I believe at this point 1100 within the 10 minutes of the open. So I tend not to trade this fast, but for some reason on Monday, I guess maybe I didn't get coffee or something. Yeah, I just trigger happy, which is not good. And then I believe this last one, the 5th trade, was also a loser. And just when you see it, you could tell, right, you know, this is a bad trade, right? Because the 1 minute didn't confirm that, the 5 minute did confirm that, the 15 and 30 did not confirm that, right? So this is overall, I shouldn't be in this trade. I think I was targeting this particular zone here because again, my bias was still looking for a short, and I was guessing when the exhaustion would happen. So at this point here, I thought maybe, hey, this is it. This is the last one. As it turns out, it wasn't. And this was also a loser as well. Yeah, so this point right here. Yeah, it goes against me pretty good. I think I went into profit a little bit. I was looking for a bigger target, got a little too greedy. It reversed and basically stopped me out. 0 out of 5, right? 0 out of 5. So at this point, I have one more bullet left in the tank. Basically, at this point, I'm down $2,100, 46 minutes into the open. So again, my bias is still short. And I kind of seen this particular setup right here where you see the 50 minutes right here. You see the PLC at the top of the bar here on the 15. So now you kind of see 3 charts basically confirming exhaustion, right? So this is where I took my last stab. Yep, I took three contracts. Confirm on the 1. Kind of confirm on the 5 and the 15 because the bar hasn't closed yet. But at this point, I was done with it, really. This was the best I could do here at this point before I call it. Turned out good. So I put a very tight stop on this one here, right? So my max stop loss, I think, was $500. So if I lose this last trade here, my net loss would be about $2,700, which is close to, the 3,000 limit that I set myself to. But fortunately, this thing worked out. Put a stop very close to the top of the bar here. I see that the 1 confirmed, the 5 is still developing, the 15 also is joining into the short here because exhaustion, right? Top of the bar, PLC. Now, at this point here, I see sellers pushing in, and you'll see my target, right? Because I do see sellers coming in here. So when I do see that, I tend to move my target for bigger targets. Right, I initially had it here, at this area right here. I had another one right here. You'll see that I see sellers coming in, so I move my target down to here. So one of the target was right here where I left it. I moved one more down to the 61% retracement, and that's a good target because you'll see the VWAP here on the 5, the 15, and the 30, right? If it does come down, it's coming down to the VWAP, right? I also see a zone right here on this particular area, and I also see the EMA, right? So if it comes down, if you're a buyer, you're obviously not going to buy it at the top here. You're going to buy it somewhere down here where the VWAP and the EMA are kind of very close to your entry. So there you go. I decided to move my target. So 1 right there. So you see how I right? So as soon as I hit the target, I move my stop. I troll it on the 1 minute because I'm targeting a bigger target here, right? So my final target is down here. I said earlier, VWAP very close, EMA also pretty close to my target. So this would have been a very good target to put my final target at. Now you'll see that when it does come down to this area right here where the EMA and the VWAP is, you'll see that buyers will step in, right? Buyers actually push it all the way back up, as you see. Get all my you'll see that at this particular area right here, buyers just came in, right? Pushed it all the way up, pretty close to where my original entry was. Now, at this point here, I see my favorite setup, right? Exhaustion, right? POC on the 1 minute, POC on the 5 minute, POC on the 15 and the 30, top of the bar on every single chart. This indicates exhaustion. So at this point right here, I wait for this 1 minute bar to close. Once it closes and the POC is at the top of the bar, 5 minute POC is also top of the bar, and the 15 and the 30 at the top of the bar, I place 3 contracts to go short because I'm pretty confident that this is a very good short because all 4 charts confirm the exhaustion. My target was right here on the 1 minute because, as you can see, it's creating a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, but then it created a higher high right here. So momentum shift, right? If buyers are in control now, people will be waiting at this particular area right here where there's a pivot, right? So I entered 3 contracts here. I initially exited 1 here. I want to see what happens at this particular area right here. Normally, if buyers were exhausted, I would expect this, the down bar that's coming up shortly to kind of push right through this zone and continue downwards, but it didn't, right? So let's take a look. Okay, so 1 minute candle closed, POC top of the bar, 5 minute top of the bar, 15, 30 top of the bar, exhaustion. Got in 3 contracts. Okay, targeting 1 right here just to see what happens at this particular zone right here. If sellers come in, take out this target right here, and continue downward in a fast, efficient manner, I was just going to trail this 2 other contracts. But it didn't happen that way. You'll see the POC, once it hits the zone here, you'll see the 1 minute POC kind of shifted down to the bottom, which means, there could be potential buyers waiting to get filled. Okay, so I exited both, but right there. You see the POC kind of shifted down here, right? Which could be that buyers are stepping in to defend this area. So I got out all my contracts here for the win. So that basically, this one trade, I was down $2,100. This one trade netted me, was it 3,100, I believe, which gives me a total of about $800 in profit here at this point. And then I believe I take one more trade. No, so this here actually made me 1,300. Sorry. Yeah, so I think I ended it here, right? I usually finish around 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So yeah, the morning trading the NQ. For some reason, I have to take a trade for some reason, and I should have done that. Myself out of the hole, which is good. Kind of follow the rule at 30 minutes into the trading hours. I did follow my rule. The first 5 trades I did not. I was a little bit trigger happy there. Yeah, so that's the recap for today, June 3rd. And I'll talk to you guys later.